All right, for this explainer, we're diving headfirst into a cyberpunk world that's built on a really profound philosophical question. What if you could actually sell your soul? And maybe even crazier, what if after you sold it, you discovered there was one part you just couldn't get rid of?
So, our story kicks off in the rain-soaked streets of a city called Neo-Varanasi. And this quote just nails the feeling, right? It's a future that feels hauntingly familiar. This is a place where the very idea of yourself has been completely processed, packaged, and put up for sale.
Okay, so to really get what's going on here, we first have to understand the engine that runs this whole city, a system they call the rendering economy. And it's basically the ultimate expression of the free market, but it's applied to the one thing we always thought was priceless, ourselves.
I mean, just think about it like this. What if you could buy an hour of pure courage for a big presentation? Or, rent someone else's sense of calm for a really stressful day? In Neo-Varanasi, your personality isn't just who you are. It's a commodity. And yeah, it's got a market price.
And what's just wild is how fast this all happened. I mean, look at this timeline. It starts as this huge scientific breakthrough, mapping consciousness. And in only about 15 years, it blows up into a full-blown economy where you can literally delete your own identity and install a new, upgraded version.
And this is where we hit the central conflict. The market promised everyone total self-transformation, this kind of technological enlightenment they called Moksha. But it slammed right into a wall, because after a full identity swap, something was left over. A silent witness, an observer that just watches the new personality. And the market couldn't map it, they couldn't sell it, they couldn't even touch it. The philosophers, well, they gave it an ancient name, the Atman.
So, yeah, that brings us right to the mystery at the heart of our story. We're following this black market fencer, a guy named Moksha, and his whole world gets turned upside down when a new, completely impossible product starts showing up on the streets.
This is the question that just hangs over everything. There's this mysterious new commodity in the dark market, a product they're just calling Atman. It literally shouldn't exist, but it's out there, and it's changing people in these really profound and kind of unsettling ways.
So Moksha's whole investigation gets started when his young courier, a kid named Prem, comes back from a delivery, and he's just different. He's calm, he's centered, and he claims he used his pay to buy this impossible new thing. He says he didn't buy a new personality. He bought his original, authentic self back.
So to figure out where this product is even coming from, Moksha has to dive deep. I mean, deeper than he has ever gone before. He's got to descend through all these hidden layers of the dark market, where the very definition of commerce just gets weirder and more abstract the further down you go.
Think of it kind of like layers, okay? The market starts with physical stuff you can actually touch. That's Mahar-loka. Then it moves down to information about things, like memories or personality maps. That's Vedantic. And then at the next level down, Mahar-loka, they don't sell data about an experience, they sell the raw, live-streamed experience itself, piped right into your mind.
Right at the very bottom of this whole descent, Moksha finds the final hidden level, Mahar-loka. And it's here, in this impossible place, that he finally discovers the unbelievable truth behind this product they're calling Atman.
So this brings up the most important question, right? If the Atman is the unsellable witness, the absolute core of you, then what in the world is in the box? What are people actually buying? Well, it turns out the sellers in Mahar-loka aren't really trading a commodity at all. They're facilitating something else entirely.
The product isn't the Atman. It can't be. The product is the moment you recognize the Atman that you already have. They're selling the seeing of the thing, not the thing itself. It's like selling someone a key to a door that was never actually locked in the first place.
And this right here, this is the core philosophical concept that this hyper-capitalist market just stumbled on completely by accident. The Atman is the consciousness that's just watching your personality, your thoughts, your entire life play out. You see, the rendering economy could sell the movie, but it could never ever sell the screen it was all being projected on. You can't be sold what you fundamentally are.
And this is maybe the wildest revelation of all. The entire system, the problem of the lost self, and the market's so-called solution is basically a form of cosmic play, what some philosophies call Leela. It's like the universe is pretending to lose itself just for the absolute joy of finding itself again. And this whole dark market has become its unwitting playground.
Okay, so if the product is this moment of profound self-recognition, what could the price for that possibly be? It's definitely not something you're going to find in your wallet or your bank account.
The price is quite literally everything.
But, and this is the key, it's not everything you own, it's everything you are. Or more accurately, everything you think you are.
So what does paying with everything actually mean? Well, it means giving up the filter of your ego, your personality, that constant internal process of deciding what is me versus what is not me. The price is your full, undivided attention. And when you pay it, that wall just dissolves. You don't lose yourself. You just realize that your individual self is like a wave, and you finally recognize you're part of the entire ocean.
And all of this leaves us with a final, kind of mind-bending thought. The transaction doesn't give you anything new. It just changes how you see everything you already had. It transforms the very market that tried to sell you your soul from a prison into a playground for the self you can finally, truly see.